10, 9,
What live there,
8,
like
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beginning of the stream. My name is Blood Eagle, otherwise known as your Robot Overlord, and you are watching Blood Eagle Entertainment for the morning of Wednesday, July 23rd, 2019. We are going to be hopping into some Farming Simulator this morning instead
well, that's the
of
thing with these games is you really
Division 2,
need
because
somebody
the
to play
Division 2
with, or else
servers are
it's just
still
really
kind of
just
wonky and not really moving forward like they should. So yeah, we're going to be hopping into some Farming Simulator and have a little bit of fun. So let me go ahead and go live here. We're going to pick up where we left off yesterday and keep this beast going. Everything should be good.
My friend is playing that Albion online, I think it is, and it's all like real PvP heavy, so, you know, I won't be playing it.
Guild Wars 2, one of the beautiful things about it is, and it's something that ESO took from them, in Guild Wars 2 does not matter what level you are. So if you have a friend that starts out right now, you can take your high-end character and just go play with them. As if just no big deal. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, puts your level down to the same level or the max level for that particular zone. So if it's like a level 6 to 10 area, you're like, say, level 20 is going to wind up, or sorry, level 80 is going to wind up like a level 8 or 9 or something like that.
Yep. Great. It's a very group friendly game. Very group friendly. It's also one of those games that's really well put together where you have lots and lots of stuff that you can do solo, like your story content. Lots and lots of stuff that you can group, including running through zones, doing quests. I mean, just a good game. One of my favorite MMOs. Okay, so yesterday.
I should probably reward you too with like getting little achievements and hitting certain milestones too. Like it actually does, I think, one of the better jobs for any game.
Okay, so let me see where we were at yesterday, what we were doing. Don't think he finished plowing. I mean, finished planting everything. Okay. Please tell me it's not growing. Oh. Okay, so I need to take my butt out there as fast as I can. Oh, I forgot to switch out my stuff, and I need music. We got no music in this beach. Grab a little bit of music. Let's try this one. There we go. So that and track IR5. A little bit of this. Fix my camera. And we are good to go. There we go. Now everything is proper. There, it's better. Okay, so yesterday, if you remember, we had gotten quite a bit of stuff done, but we did not get everything complete. It looks like this field here is now actually properly done. So it looks like it now has... Hey, Cornish Gamer, how you doing today, sir? Switch real quick here. Go grab this one. Boy, these hired workers, you just cannot get anything good out of them, can you? Hey, Rugby, how you doing today? I'm not bad. I am not bad at all. Okay, so I need to very quickly get this done. I have to run back out to that spot. I am good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Very much looking forward to tomorrow. I was supposed to be playing the Division 2 today, but the servers are still acting a little wonky, so rather than playing the Division 2 this morning, I am playing this instead, and then maybe this afternoon I'll play Division 2. Come on, car. Come on, car. Go, go, go. Ooh, I don't know if I can do it all in one shot. We're about to find out, though. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I got this. Yeah, I think I'm good. Should have that side. That should have that side. Okay, so now this whole thing will be planted. Correct? Yes. So it looks like my workers are a little scared to go out into the road. I will have to remember on this particular map, or I mean on this particular field, to always go and make sure that I do a header row first before them. Okay, so I believe, let me go ahead and drop this off real quick. It needs to be cleaned. I'll go ahead and drop this one. Look back up to the plow. What I'll do is I'll get this guy plowing.
You know if there's any decent, as far as like healing skills or like the benefits from going with the Sigic line, or are you very familiar?
Supposedly the Sigic's got some really good stuff in it, as long as you're willing to get all the crap out of, do all the crap you got to do to open it all the way up.
It's not really bad.
Just time consuming. And a lot of moving around you got to do.
Yes. Sigic actually has mend wounds.
Let's see whether or not he will.
It says your light attacks heal for 2230, your heavy attacks heal for 1881 every 1 second, and restore 1155 magic cuts.
I hate that.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Then they have meditate. Focus your mind and body into a meditative state, healing for 1568 health and restoring.
Okay, so maybe I should go ahead and do the starter one here.
Of course, that's a one of those channeled ones, so you can't do anything.
There we go. That's looking a little bit better.
So I'm going to start my questing over there, so we can get a start on that.
Having a little bit of trouble seeing where the actual field is at.
I can to get this guy beefed up as I can, skill-wise.
Yeah, I don't really see the point in some of these, like time stop. I guess it's a stunt.
It was just to fill out the coolness of the the whole feel of the thing, I guess.
Or situational skills or something,
Maybe.
See, like, their ultimate ability is called Undo. Step backwards in time, resetting your health, magic, and stamina in position to what they were 4 seconds.
Yep. Very powerful skill.
Weird.
No, it's very powerful.
Weird.
Okay, let's see if he's there he goes. Now he's working right. Wish I could pick up one of these
Better
bales.
hope your 4 seconds ago was good point.
That's exactly the point. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. So hopefully he'll continue throughout the entire thing.
Sounds a bit risque is loading a restore point.
I
don't know if these,
suppose
I don't
if
know if
you
these
were
cars
like
are
out of
stopping
mana,
to
it would
watch or
really
what.
help you mana wise. But at the same time, there are probably better things you could put there. Like if you were a healer, you could put a healing.
Or another skill that better restores your magic rather.
I want to make sure that he does this the way I want it done. As long as he continues this the way I want. Perfect. Okay, so since he's got that taken care of, I'll watch for these idiots real quick. Oh, no, I thought he was... You guys gonna let me across or not? No, I guess not. No, you know what? I'm going. Screw it. I wasn't gonna sit there forever and have them keep on driving in front of me. Where am I? The tractor? Oh, the other tractor's way back. Okay, I'm gonna take a little jog back here. Quite a jog, maybe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 'cause once Halloween comes around, their Halloween event. That I always
that?
just have to get it on. Oh,
Guild
with
Wars 2?
Guild Wars 2 for their
Oh,
Halloween.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So this is fertilized and growing. Good.
Oh, there's Simon Says games. That is always a blast.
I want to buy that field there. I don't know how much they want for it. I need to buy a front implement for this thing and a set of forks, or at least a bucket, a bale spike. I'll try to run up to the store real quick, see if I can get it before the store closes. So what I'm heading to do is, yeah, Cornish, I don't know. It might be better off to wait until after seasons, because I have a feeling that there's going to be a couple of maps that come out with season support, like day one. Either that, or even though seasons drops tomorrow, it might be a few days for the map authors to add it in. I'm not sure how it works exactly. Okay, so I need a front loader. That one I knew I needed. I also need I'm gonna need a bucket, but I don't need it right this second. However, I do need this. Okay, so that takes care of those two things. This will make moving bales around a little bit easier. Oh, I unplugged it yesterday. And I plugged in the wrong one. Now I plugged in the right one. Okay, there we go. That's better. Perfect. Come on, cars. Just gonna take the back roads. Sometimes it's easier than going down the main road. That'd be a good time to buy that one right there. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to be here yet. I was supposed to grab that bale. Oh, he's doing it. Oop, where'd my bale go? Oh.
I'm really starting to dig healing with Templar. It's actually pretty good. Easy go.
Everything with Templar is pretty good. That's the reason why it's the most overpowered class in the game. Even though it'll never get nerfed like the Necro.
Probably not. I'm almost thinking of making Necro.
It's been 5 years
Sir?
and it hasn't been nerfed. I don't think they're going to do it now. But no, we're not. Oh, you know what? Stay there. It's fine. That's perfectly all right. 0.5, so if we do like point there, that's better. Oh, I need to get rid of this darn thing. I'd love to have my friggin' telescoping telehandler right now, but I don't. I honestly do not know how good this is going to go.
Seen a lot more necro tanks.
A lot more necro.
Yeah. Definitely very commonplace.
Which is one of the reasons why I think we're getting nerfed to the hell. Very gently moving this backwards.
Which is odd, because they're basically just dark side Templar, really, when you get down to it, and not much different.
Oh, popped right out of that. Somehow, I'm not even totally sure how, this whole thing got all messed up. I don't know if I can save it. I'm going to take that as a no. No, I cannot save it. It's that trait. What is up with my camera? Camera's been very bouncy lately. I changed this, but I don't know if I did something wrong by changing it, or if... if that works. See, I swear my camera's bouncing up and down, and it shouldn't be. It is jittering. I'll try different profile and see if... Don't think this is going to work very well, but we're going to try it. See what happens. I'm trying my darndest to hold perfectly still right now. Okay, so it's definitely not me. I thought it was me, but it's not me. Track IR5 camera jittering up and down. Something I've been thinking about doing anyways. Maybe it's time for me to do that. I'm gonna go off camera for just a second, folks. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna be successful, but I'm gonna try something that I've been thinking about doing anyways. So bear with me for just a moment. So one of the things I was thinking about doing with my Track IR5 was actually taking my IR sensor, the actual camera that tracks my IR, moving it to the top. Monitor. Topmost. Hadn't done it yet. Worth it, but now I think what might be happening. Thoughts. What might my glasses causing false positive. What I'm going to do just for right now is I'm going to does so yeah. I think I got that in the right spot. Oh. A little bit. I've almost got it in the right spot. Off just a tiny, tiny bit. So I need to aim up a little tiny bit this way. Okay, so now I think we're in the right position now. I'm gonna go back to my camera. Hey, do one of you guys want to let Mio know that we are down here and that he's always welcome to join us?
Yeah. I can pop up, tell 'em that.
New blood. I'm just saying good morning to you guys. That's about it.
What's up, Ray? How you doing, sir?
Whoa, everybody just jumped off all of a sudden. What the heck was that?
They went up to tell the guy in Elder Scrolls that he's always welcome down here.
Oh, good deal. Anyways, my friend, I'm getting ready to start my day. Just finished my exercises and thought I'd check in with you real quick.
Don't work too hard, man. They said it does not like
Tell
going
me.
down.
Bass
You
and
do.
draw tree say beat me too.
Yep. Hey, Ray.
Hello, Teresa. Hello, hello, and Obsidian. Hello, sir.
Hey, hey. Hey, me.
And this
Hey,
here.
how you doing?
I did scroll down. I didn't even see you people down here.
Blood's always in this channel when he's streaming, so we just join him whenever he's.
Yeah, I put it in the welcome part that anybody's welcome down here whenever they want, but some people still don't. I guess they're trying not to bother me or whatever.
No, I didn't. You know how you got to scroll? It was below my bottom of my screen. I didn't even see you guys down here.
Try this.
Well, now you know.
Now I know.
Have a good day, folks. I'll be
You
checking
too.
back in later.
Have a good one, Ray.
You guys do right.
Okay, so now down's not wanting to work. It looks like
Was there anything that you were doing, Teresa, you need a hand with or anything? Or I can hop on
No,
my hair
I'm just collecting, but
the
thanks.
looking up thing is working great. Looking down is problematic right about there.
Well, I appreciate
Okay, so
Just have my friendly day. I get them once in a while.
Yeah, we all do.
Are you Mio?
let me see how the looking around works.
Negative.
I'm just taking a break in between healing on dungeons, so I figured check the folks.
Okay, so I'm gonna try back on my other profile. Okay, so that is there. Is in the right spot. I have a feeling. Bend those up more. If I decide to leave it up there. Uh-oh, I may have put myself in a bad position here. Looks like there's a spot where it just jumps. Up is fine. Down kind of curves for some reason. But see, now when I'm looking out straight, at least it's not jumping anymore. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set this down. And shut this off. Yeah, I thought putting it up on top of that would be a good thing. I'm not sure now. Now it's kind of making me think that maybe I made the wrong decision by doing that. We'll do, what, 11 hours? We'll do 10 hours. Hey, Williams, how you doing today?
Geez, Mio is one of those 810 people.
Ooh.
Oh, no wonder you need help. I didn't look at that.
I know, right?
You're obviously not good enough.
No. I am bottom of the barrel.
That one is stage 2.
Do you need it?
I do from time to time. I am not currently on this map, no.
Yeah, you should.
This is essentially a very single-player map. Okay, that one still needs lime. We want 88,000 for 14. 97,000.
I have one of those Sizzix experience potions if you want.
Oh, there's a Sigic experience potion? Is that something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is. You get that perfect row though. I got it from one of those portal.
Oh, I didn't even know that they were even a
What's
thing
for
or
that
even
one?
droppable.
Ooh,
Or
60,000. What's in it right now?
is that just in Somerset?
I do.
They drop
I have
from
lots and
the
lots of
portals?
mods.
No,
It's everywhere.
they're all over.
It's a sucky quest, but it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Worse than the Mages Guild quest.
There, I sent it to you. That'll help you level up.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. I mean, you could have yourself.
It wasn't using it.
Oh, I appreciate
She's only
that.
using
I
one.
definitely
If
owe
she's
you.
only using one character and refuses to play any other characters, then she's in a position where
Whatever.
she doesn't really need it.
I don't
Whatever.
refuse. I just enjoy spreading my time out among multiple characters.
Well, I appreciate it. I definitely owe you.
Everything's being jerky. Why is everything being jerky? What do you mean? How do you get a lot of...
Even in other games, I prefer just to focus on one.
Warren Chipmunk 419, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us.
Yeah, it's nice. A lot of games, like, I'll tend up making a lot of characters, but I still really only play, like, one, maybe two, really, about it.
I gotta fix all this.
Like, in Guild Wars, like, I've got, like, I think all my character slots free, but it's my Necro is the one I really stick
That's so messed up.
Often I
What do
just
you
don't
mean,
like having it
how do I
heal,
get lots of
I'll
money
be
from
on,
not farming?
Like, other characters, I'll be like, dang it, I missed my...
Yeah, and that's where I think I'm gonna like probably maybe turning the Templar here into my main, because even as a healer, I've still got some pretty good offensive and, say, amazing survival.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
E. Williams 1, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. Okay, so I need to get rid of that and buy the other one. What about Discord, Chipmunk? Okay, I've got to fix all that at some point. Problem is, I need to figure out when I'm going to fix it. Is there something going on in the background? Because something's not acting right. Put that one. I do. Yes, there are lots of money cheat mods. Okay, is that everything? I think it's everything. Okay, so there we go. Let me see if that helps out a little bit. That's a lot cleaner. Oh, see, it's still doing that little bit of jerky thing. Actually, Chipmunk, my Discord is for my guild members of my organization. Okay, so it's working that way. I may have to move it back down. I may have to move it back down. Yeah, considering how old I am, I play with lots of people younger than me. Most of my organization is the same age as me. Okay, going off camera, I'm going to put this back. I didn't think it was. I thought it was going to work, but it is not going to work. So bear with me a moment while I realign this stupid thing again. Go back to how it was working, which is a little bit annoying, but there we go. Okay, so now all I need to do is realign that. There we go. Now it's back to where it was. Now we just have to find out whether or not it has any problems. That's working good. That's working good. Not jittering anymore. I'll take that as a win. Williams, I play with people all the time, although I tend to only play with people that are above the age of 18.
I just got the achievement
because I am an older guy who has worked in some industries where people use bad words, and
like
I tend to sometimes use those kind of words myself.
500 insect.
So in order to protect my viewers from those types of words,
200 plant-like creatures,
I
100
tend to only play with people that are
500
18 and above.
50.
Damn, you beast, you. Good job.
Really?
That's the reason why when you clicked on my channel, it said this is for mature audiences only, specifically for that reason.
Have you been killing like the crabs? Because that's the last one that I just killed was one of those like
I need to,
you know, 1 hit point mobs over here in
what I need to do.
Somerset.
That needs to be parked.
Yeah,
The fair.
I get them sometimes, like if I'm just in the area fighting and they get caught in like AoE.
No, I'm not saying that you do that. I'm saying I do that.
Well, I started killing the crabs because I ran out of their crab shells, you know, like you need them for alchemy. And I used them for a potion. I used like all I had, so I needed some more, so I started killing all those.
She's a crab murderer. Crab murderer.
I know. I don't even like seafood.
I love seafood. Well, I'm a Florida boy. There's no way in the world I can't like seafood. It would just be against my religion.
Yeah, I grew up on seafood myself. I grew up in a fish town.
I've never liked the smell of fish, and if I don't like the smell of something, I can't eat.
Ah, I got you. Yeah. You can understand that. Ask your question.
Although not all of it really smells that fishy, though, for the most part. I mean, some a bit more than enough.
I know where she's coming from, though. It's
yeah.
Ooh. Much like.
It's also the texture.
See, I don't do oysters or clams or mussels or scallops.
Yeah, the slime.
For those reasons. Yep.
Yeah, scallops and clams I will. The other and mussels, but the other ones I'm not really too big on. Or oysters.
I think it's the flakiness of fish too. I don't really like that.
Oh, I understand, Williams, and I appreciate that, but it's just my own personal views.
Some of the whiter fish or anything, they're definitely less flaky. Whereas salmon, I find they're not quite as bad.
That's why I have to take fish oil because I don't eat.
Yeah, so it's a good alternative.
I appreciate that. There's other folks out there that are playing multiplayer maps. Like I said, I'm not playing a multiplayer map. This is a single player only game. Okay, so I've got to sell that. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Don't really like it. Should have stuck with the one I had before. Would have been happier.
I apparently ran out of my 700 worms for bait.
Trey was complaining about that the other day. She's been doing so much fishing now. She ran out of work. She ran out of all her work. She's like, "Oh man, I ran out of all my fish." I'm like, "Well, let me tell you."
Yeah, when we did that event, I had like 700, and now I have none.
That's a lot.
My other guess is that you're probably doing a whole lot of fishing now too, aren't you?
Well, I was doing it to try to get that stuff for that recipe, over here in some.
That yellow recipe?
Yeah, I got that recipe. It's just I needed to get the stuff for it.
Is that for the Sigic XP one, or?
Oh, wait. No, wrong way.
Well, there's a fish recipe that will actually give you mana regen, but it also attracts fish to you, and that's the one I was trying to get the recipe or the stuff for.
She wants to become more attractive to fish.
Yeah. Although it really didn't work whenever Riblin gave me one. I didn't get any good.
Yeah, that's because those types of things are it might, and there's no way, since you don't have any hard numbers to work on, you don't actually know if it's working or not. I sometimes in MMOs I think that those things are sort of placebo effects, where it's oh my god, I'm getting more fish, but you're really not, because you took the potion you think you are. How much money I'm gonna get back from this? I gotta wash this tractor
bed.
bed.
I really wonder if they actually do that in the game. Just thinking. Meanwhile, they're just like laughing on your back.
I can only do so much fishing. It is a little too boring for my taste.
Yeah, I wish they kind of did something to spruce it up.
No, William, I think that you're not understanding. I'm not actually doing a multiplayer server. This is a single player only server. I.e., just me by myself. Nobody else. And when Seasons comes out tomorrow, I'm absolutely going to be playing by myself because I want to learn the new Seasons. I may have a multiplayer server going at a later date, but I don't play one game. I play many different games. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this one real quick. Get some of my money back from it. Go back to the one I'm used to using, that I like better anyways. And I can be happier with. I'm not currently playing any other maps, and don't know if or when I will be. I'm very, very happy with the map I've got right now. Warren Chipmunk said that you could play with him.
Farm Simulator.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one does 16 bales as well. See, I like this one. I've always liked this one. I'm just going to go back to this one. I like this one better anyways.
I have this Witch Mother's Party Punch, but that's not the one that I got.
Witch Mother's Party Punch is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because either the brew or the party punch is what I use on my source. I think it's
Probably the brew.
Bye, William. Have a good day.
I have enough row for 4 combines of the Sigic and brew.
How much row does it use? Because I've got 2 row I can give you, like,
One
just
per.
thanks for that. Or I'll email you the
I'll pull out in front of that
email,
car.
like, mail
You
the
go get where I'm going fast enough.
Okay. I'll send you some more because I mean each one makes like a lot.
I mean,
Like
don't
a
matter,
lot,
it's good
or a
doing
lot,
shit.
a lot, a lot.
Well, I just had 4 and I made 16, so I think it's
That's
4.
yeah. When you upgrade your provisioning, you actually start making 4 of everything. So if you actually have a recipe that you can make 20 of, you're actually going to end up making 80 of them, which is great. Provisioning, and alchemy are 2 things that I always tell people you should do, just because they both give you bonuses as well to the amount of time that they last, which in and of itself is worth it. Where are you wanting to friend me at, William?
In alchemy sucks too.
I know.
When I say, like, I mean, you don't have to, like, give me anything like that. I was
That
just
guy
trying
done?
to do
Ooh,
it
I think
just
he's done.
thanks. Oh, shit.
But you still can have some, it's alright.
Well, thank you. I'll start doing more fish and I'll start fucking that stuff up.
Crap. I do not have a sprayer, and I don't know if I have a tractor that I can afford a sprayer on. Okay, so right now I'm just going to park this here. Need to go get the other tractor and bring it across. Yeah, you're welcome to friend me. The easiest way to know when I'm streaming, William, is to click on the very top where it says notify me when Bloody Eagle goes live, and that will let you know when I'm live. Oh, he's not done. Ah, crap, I thought he was done. How close is he to being done? Ah, like, you know, I'm just going to take over.
There, sent.
Yes,
Yeah.
coffee time! Coffee, coffee, coffee!
Powdered mother of pearl. Go ahead and make fun of it. Blood, I know you want.
What am I making fun of?
The powdered mother of pearl.
I was just... I was just having fun at your expense when you asked how you got it.
I know.
You hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, that's essentially what he was saying. Grind it.
Yep,
Oh,
told her to find a mother of pearl and get herself a mortal and a pestle and go to town.
Oh Jesus, it's gonna be easy dungeon or tanks in A10.
CP points has nothing to do with skill. Just remember that.
Well, no,
Very
skill.
true.
So just a little bit more output though, anyway.
You can
I
have
mean,
an
they've
8.
been
You can have
easy
somebody
going
has 1,000 CP points and still suck.
Oh,
They don't know how to play their class, or they don't get out of the stupid, or you know. I've told you guys 100 times. If you need me, just let me know.
He's level.
That doesn't bother me.
I know, but he's just doing random dungeons.
Yeah, just as like I'm getting pretty fast queues anyway. They've all been easy anyway.
You guys know me. I'm always happy to help a guilty.
Yes, you are.
Hell, all I'm doing is enjoying some farming. Pretty nice sized field. I think it's gonna work out all right. Why is everything lagging down all of a sudden? I may restart the game after this. Everything's just getting really weird. Oh, now it's smoothing out. That was a little strange. Good sized field though. Now I need to lime it, and once I lime it, then I can go ahead and plant it with some canola. It'll be good to go. So that's the goal of this one here, is to go side to side, because if you go the other direction, they don't like it.
Apparently, I was looking in the wrong place for that stuff anyway.
Oh, for your powdered mother of pearl?
Yeah, and the other stuff, the clam gull. It's along the coast of Somerset, not in the.
Ooh, that thing is dirty. Dirty, filthy, dirty. As is the tractor. Guess this guy can't do round tires. You know what? I'm gonna go put them. I honestly have no idea where to put these things. I need an equipment shed is what I need. Really honestly need an equipment shed. This has only got 4 bays in it. Could technically put 2 things in there, but... Okay, next I need lime. It puts a lime in the coconut. Looks like I need to refill my lime real quick. Give me some more lime. I don't think I actually filled up my lime last time. I mean, I don't think I actually washed my fertilizer spreader last time. There we go, that's filled. Off we go. Hold that. I think I can go a little bit farther out. Find out in a minute. Reach all the way? Yeah, I reached it all the way. Perfect. Get the lime placed down, and it's ready for planting. Luckily for me, my neighbor here's just got grass on this spot, so it don't matter so much. That is not good. Right about there, I think. Right about there. Pretty much the bottom of my mirror. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I was in the wrong spot. Damn it. Ah. Okay, let's just try that again. I gotta find the right place to be with the spreader in order to get the right spread amount. Make sure I overlap just a tiny bit. Okay, let's try right about there-ish. Keep it right about there. That works great for this side. What am I supposed to do for the other side? What you try to do is, since you're always going to be looking the same direction, he has nothing growing yet. Since you're always going to be looking at the same direction, you try to find points where you know that you can line it up. So for me, for instance, I am currently using the screw, the top screw on that door handle right there, and the odometer reading, or the tachometer reading on the other pillar. They're about the same height. That puts me in a good spot. Heck, I went off task just a little tiny bit. Because of that, ended up screwing myself up. What I get for looking at the pretty trains. How bad off did I go? That's good enough. Now that I kind of know where my limitations are, as long as I'm using this tractor, I'll be able to get the exact same spread every single time. So one more run of this, and I should have that all taken care of. Then I can go ahead and plant canola in this field. Meanwhile, I've got to buy a or rent a small tractor with thin tires for the weeding, or not the weeding, fertilizing. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, now what are the seasons? What do you mean spring, summer, fall, and winter? That the seasons you're talking about? Or what do you mean? Oh, I can't go through here with this one. Oh, never mind. That's the issue. Are you asking what is seasons? Is that what you're asking me? Do you play Farming Simulator by chance? Oh yes, that's all cleaned up. Let's take this one. I feel like one of these should go in there because the lime and the plowing actually here. This part's gonna suck because I cannot see behind me at all. Oh, I do know. It'll be right about there-ish.
Alright, happy time for me. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy.
See you later.
Sleep well, sir.
We'll try. Thank you.
Okay, so next what we'll do is we'll grab the sower. Go ahead and sow some canola out on that same field. I think what I'll do is turn that over to my... and make sure that canola is still selling well. Canola, canola, canola. Really? Soybeans is still selling well. Maybe we won't do canola. I was gonna do canola, but see, I think the reason why oats sell so well is because oats you don't get as much, whereas you get more canola per acre than you do oats. We'll do oats. Screw it. Go ahead and hire a worker for this one. Let him get started on that. I can go ahead and work my way over here and get working on the next part. Thing blocked? Not blocked. Good. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in the next barn over. Believe it or not, off-road, I went back to the same one, the one I used it back in 17 and 19. I just sold the other one this morning because I've only got limited room in this shelter, and that other one wanted to keep on hitting the roof. So I just got rid of it this morning. Went back to the Arxon again. Said screw it. I guess some days you just use what you know, right? I need to make sure I give myself... well, I mean, I'm sure that the one I have will work just fine. If not, then I may need a new shelter. The problem is I don't have enough money to afford a new shelter right now. I've kind of got to use what I've got available. So see, this one here is 16 high, just fine. But as you can see, 16 high, I mean, it leaves me a little bit of room back here. The 16 high is perfectly all right. The problem is that beam right there got in the way, and because the front of the shelter kind of leans down a little bit, that other one, the way it's made, kept on just catching on to everything, which I absolutely hate. But this one should be fine. We're about to find out, because I'm about to try to cheat my way into this thing if I can. But this particular stacker here I've used a long time, and it's always worked out fine. So that just means I have to restack. Not a huge deal. I'll tell you though, I'm really enjoying my new playthrough this map. Doing it without without any money hacks or anything, and setting it up the way I did. I'm really enjoying the map quite a bit. Currently, I owe the bank $500,000. I have 2 fields and a decent amount of equipment that does me just fine. And yeah, so far I'm real happy with it. I can't get to the other bales. Okay, so I'm going to try doing this at an angle. Please don't pick up the straw. Please don't pick up the straw. Please don't pick up the straw. There we go. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. Okay, so I think what I'll do is drop that there for a moment. Oh, really? Oh, in the Wilmenia map? Oh, in Ravenport? Oh, I just wish that map wasn't so bad. I really do. Oh, so you do different manufacturers for different maps? I did that once in a while, but I'm such a John Deere fan, it's hard for me to do anything but John Deere. It really is. I love it. Although, when... Let's see, what is the word I'm looking for? When I played FS17 and when I play FS17 and the Deere mods were so bad back then, I used Valtra and fell in love with Valtra. I really did, honestly, because they have the rear steering. You can switch it around and do it from multiple angles. I ended up loving Valtra. I really, really did. But the fact that I play American maps, I kind of want to use American brands. It's hard for me to justify how I got a hold of a European tractor over here. And don't get me wrong, it's not unheard of. It can happen, but it's not normal. So I try to limit myself that way. So American map, American tractors, American brands. Although, unfortunately, because the entire game is made by a European team, there's many types of implements for your farm that there is no American version. All we have is the European one, so you kind of have to. You don't have a choice. But I try to limit that when and where I can for myself. What? Yeah, crap. I don't know why in the world, when they developed this game, they didn't put auto levelers on the. On the buckets and stuff. Because you can see on this John Deere, if you look right there in front of me, I think you can see it easier from here. Right there is a level stick. The problem is that the level stick does not actually go up and down properly, nor does it actually have an automatic shutoff function. So then I'm forced to use a mod, the one I have down below, that actually gives me my degrees, so I know exactly when or not my buckets are level, which I hate. Is that a mod, or is that is that something that's in the actual game now? Ah, so there's a modded front loader stole that actually does have a automatic shutoff. Would you be so kind as to link that to me? Because I would love to not use. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I would love to not use the mod that I use for this. Thank you, sir. Very, very kind of you. I also found a mod today, I think it was. I was looking around just to see what was there. And I found a mod for putting implements on a trailer, where the mod actually makes it so that you can actually strap them down now. I was like, why in the hell wasn't that in the game? Sometimes you get those, sometimes you get those mods that people come up with that you immediately think to yourself, why hasn't someone, why didn't Giants put this in the actual game? I don't get it. Okay, let's see.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Busy morning, huh?
Yeah. No, can't complain.
So I've been waiting for you to come back so I can help you.
Go on.
Okay, so your microphone. Take your microphone out of its cradle and flip it upside down so that the cage is facing downwards towards your desk.
Right.
And then that way, when you talk, your actual cage will be beneath your monitor and you'll be able to pick up a lot better. Here, I'll give you a quick picture of mine.
Yeah, he does sound different.
There you go, Ark. That's how I have mine set up on my arm. Yeah, it's upside down.
Yeah, I get it.
So it still picks up perfectly fine. It still works just like it's supposed to. The only difference is it just happens to be upside down now.
Well, I've got mine parallel to the desk behind the screen now. That's what mine is.
Yeah, well, you mean like in the picture up top?
Yeah, what you can't see is that mic is pointing directly at me.
But it's behind the monitor, right?
Yep. Yeah.
See, that's the reason why it doesn't, what's what I'm looking for. That's the reason why it does not catch well. Okay, so why is this thing not going backwards?
Oh, let me try and do what you just said, Bill.
Oh, thank you, sir. Let me click on those real quick. Come on, open. Open says me. There it goes. The other one?
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Alkaline Joker, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us.
Everybody come welcome. Welcome. To the party come welcome. Welcome. As another for everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Huh. And both of those,
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Supine Flames, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. And sorry for butchering your name. That Howler I definitely like. So you can tell that Howler will go very, very high, and you can also tell that it'll dump all the way over to a 90 degree because of the way they made the arms. I'm gonna have to grab that one. I'm absolutely gonna have to grab that one. Really? Oh, I see. It sets up much higher. I'll be darned. You have to check that out. Okay, so I should. I'm wondering whether or not I'm touching that edge right there. I will bet you I am. You watch and see if I'm not touching that edge. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm good. Okay, that should be about as far as I can go. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. So notice how this one is not way up in the air. So when I go to pull out, see, it won't actually hit anything. So it's able to go in there without hitting anything at all. And that's what I was after. That was the difference. See, when I pull out, see, it's still not touching anything at all. That's what makes this one better than the other one. And it won't, that top won't come down. Here, I'll go to third person for a second. See how it still has all the room in the world? That's what the other one did not have. Was that room. Only problem is how long it takes for this thing to fold up. So you have to wait for those forks to come all the way to the forward, or it'll actually wrap itself up. There we go. Now, if I'm right, it should make for a much, much easier time. We'll find out in a minute, though. One second, I'll hit it. You know, I had that set back in. FS17. I used that set. I used to love it because they had high tip buckets and all kinds of other just really, really cool stuff. I didn't know they'd made it for FS19. Yeah, I will absolutely have to grab that.
How about
Say, give a sentence.
that? A sentence about how well my mic is working or not working.
Yeah, you sound
Sounds
a lot
good.
more normal. Yep, you sound like you again. I guess because it's not being blocked by the monitor. Must be making all the difference.
Yeah, it could be.
But yeah, you definitely sound normal again.
So now what I want to do, that's where I want it, which is right on the back edge of my desk.
Yeah.
There we go, then so you can hear me fine.
I think that is it. No more. I think I'm done. Is he done over there?
I'll leave it where it is for now. We'll see what happens.
Oh, he is already done. Oh, wow, that's already planted. I need to drop this for a second and go get that. Yeah, no, I hear you. Okay, so I'm going to drop this for a second. I'm going to go grab that other tractor. Yeah, we're doing good. Is this thing completely... Sure enough. Good deal. Ooh, I need to... Okay. I need to get that other field fertilized. Because this one is... Ooh, 100% already. Beautiful. Oh, does it really? I know some folks love Fendt. I grew up using John Deere, so I guess I've always been a John Deere fan. Well, like I was telling you before, though, I also, we also use Minneapolis Moline, which most people don't even know exists nowadays. Why is this sitting in somebody else's field? Oh, I'll bet you can... I will bet you that this field connects to this field. That's the reason why my guy kept on going. But I love, I love John Deere, but I'm not going to lie. There are some things that John Deere does just dumb. I mean, just absolutely stupid. Okay, so that one is all completely done. I don't have to worry about that one anymore at all. I do, however... Yeah, it was out yesterday for us. I haven't bought it yet because, honestly, even though cotton is new to Farming Simulator 19, I've not done any cotton at all. And it's such a big expense to get into, with me trying to do this as realistic as possible. As you can see, I'm kind of missing a whole bunch of machines. So it's, well, I mean, heck, I don't even have animals. So I have no animals at all. All I have is 2 tractors, a couple of trailers, and that's about it. Well, I'm still missing quite a bit. But I want to do it as organically and realistically as possible, which is the reason why, well, as you heard the other day, I didn't even want to get a loan from the bank. I was trying to do it all on my own. It just wasn't happening. But we have Fendt in the U.S., but we don't have Valtra, correct? If I remember correctly. I mean, not as something that you can buy, everywhere. We do a lot of Massey Ferguson and John Deere and Case and some off brands, but no. Okay, is this gonna fit in here? It should fit in here. That's good enough. Okay, so now I need to rent another machine. And I need to rent it like right now. Oh, how much is it going to cost me? Okay, as far as my pump goes, how much horsepower do I need to run this pump? No. I want to get rid of it. Fertilizer. Wrong fertilizer. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, oh, there it is. I did the Kuhn Obviously, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's go as small and cheap as we can go then. So what is it going to cost me? Oh, there is no... Oh, that's right. There is no small tractor for... Ah. And I've always also liked the look of Valtra. So the Valtra tractors are just sharp looking. They look, I don't know, they're just very well put together. They remind me of something, but I don't remember what it is. That's a cool ass little tractor. I think sort of space age. Oh, New Holland. That's the other manufacturer we have here in the U.S. that people use a lot nowadays. Is it really? That's only 100 horsepower. Yeah, it's also cheap as crap, which means I can buy one of those, but let me see what my cheapest John Deere is going to cost me. 119,000. Man, that only leaves me 50 grand. So if I'm going to be running, okay, so I think what I need to do, 142 horsepower, leave me 40 grand. At least I'll own it. Once I have it, I have it. I ain't got to worry about it no more. Ooh, or 11,000 and pop it up 20. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave it where it's at. Okay, but at least I'll own it. It'll be mine. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm very, very quickly getting to the lower edge of what I can do. I'm gonna have to start selling something in soon. See if I can get Uber to come get me. Boy, those Uber guys are fast. I don't like teleporting around the map. I hate it. But with something like Uber, I don't mind using it to get to the shop. Kind of deal. That's a mod that somebody should make. Somebody should make an Uber mod where it charges you to teleport around the map. That would be an awesome mod. I would install that in a second. That way, for people like me who don't want to teleport, but need to once in a while, you would have the ability to teleport, but at least have it realistic enough that, you know, you're paying for it. It makes good sense. I like it. Now all I gotta do is learn how to program an LUA and become a mod developer, and there you go. I'll make one. Yeah, I gotta get this. I gotta get that fertilized in now. I guess the good news is now I have the ability to technically have 3 tractors should I need the 3rd tractor. That is liquid fertilizer. Maybe. Maybe not. Where's the trigger? Oh, don't tell me I have it up wrong, backwards. Don't know if I have it backwards or what. Let's see if the other one works. It's not working either. I don't know if I have it backwards or what's going on. Okay, gotta go into... I wish you could go into your garage and actually move things, move placeables around, rather than having to sell them. There we go, I'm giving myself back a little bit of money. I have no idea where this vehicle workshop is. Okay, so liquid fertilizer is definitely not working properly. And their herbicide is not working properly. Now, let's go back, buy them again. God, I need to do that. I definitely need to do that at some point. Okay, so I need a new fertilizer. This time I'm going to switch it around this way, backwards. Thought I was good last time. Guess not. Okay, so let's go. That's in there. That's in there. So how about we do it this way, right about here. Okay, let's see if that works now. Ah, I think I know what I did wrong. Yep, that's what I did wrong. Well, I just feel kind of silly now.
Hello.
Hey, Mary, what's going on?
Take it easy.
Okay, so while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and get the... You know, I don't actually need the herbicide right now. because I'm not doing any eating right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. You know what? I do want to put it up there, just because it makes it more realistic. Let's go back. There we go. Okay, so that's taken care of. How far off the ground am I? Not too bad at all. Good choice, good choice. Why is that off-road? Now let's go up here. Because they got to get their start somewhere, right? Oh, yeah. Well, that kind of tells you everything you need to know about him, right? Which is, he don't want a job. Nope. Because if he wanted a job, he would have showed up. Maybe he's one of those kids that just wants to work at a grocery store bagging groceries. I'm not going to be able to go far enough, am I? Ah, I knew it. Okay, so I need to do just a tiny, tiny bit. Yeah, they're out there. There we go. I don't know how old you are off-road, but I'm 44, and believe me, I would have loved to have made $12 an hour my first job, or anything. I think my first job paid me $3 an hour. I think is what I made. And man, I was all kinds of excited. I thought I was on cloud nine. Okay, so now pretty good spot here. No, stop it. Stop it. You're an idiot. Damn it, I hate these helpers. There we go. Now let's see if this idiot can actually get it done. That's better. See, I was very, very fortunate that I started working for my father's company when I was 10 years old, whether I liked it or not. We owned a trucking company, so I grew up operating heavy equipment. Hell, I could drive an 18-speed 18-wheeler before I could drive a car legally on the road. Just the way it was, though. I remember when I was a kid, my dad we had an old Cat 925 loader. My dad would take 4x4s, and he would take the 4x4s and zip tie them to the pedals so I could reach the pedals. And I was out in the mine moving lime rock. I was at 10 years old. Ah, I had a 1967 Ford that had a 3 on the tree. We were restoring it. That was an amazing old truck. F100. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Okay, am I out of this? Yeah, I'm out of the mud. I hate putting half stacks up. I really do. Drives me insane, but what are you gonna do? Perfect. No problem, man. See, those are much, much happier bales. I'm a much, much happier man for those bales. That looks good. Might be able to fit it over there. Maybe. And I gotta wash this tractor. Bad. Arg, have you hopped into the Division 2 yet, or no? Oh, he's not here anymore. I'm going to take that as a no.
He was jumping AFK or something.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. He works from home for almost all the time.
Uh-oh.
But there are times when he has to, answer emails and take calls and that kind of crap. This is the first time that I've actually cleaned up the farm sub. Makes me very, very happy.
Looking at his screen, that's OP.
Not bad. Not bad at all. It's essentially 3 monitors. It's just in one monitor now, which I actually like better than having 3 separate monitors.
That's look great.
Nice setup, no doubt. Him and I have both been wanting to do it for a while, but I was waiting for the monitors to get there, and they didn't. And then that one came out, and that one actually looks like it's worth it. So the nice thing about having a friend that's willing to spend all that money on it is he can test it for me, and then tell me whether or not it's worth me buying it or not. Win-win for me.
Yeah, option for season workshop.
I think it's actually, if I remember correctly, I think it's actually a little less than 3 screens, but it's very close to 3. And I think it's actually 2.5, maybe. Like back when I was running 3 screens, it was 5920 by 1080. What I ran back then. I think that one is 52 something by 1440. Definitely interested in it though.
Of course. I'm jealous.
The one I run right now is a 21 by 9, and that one is 3440 by 1440. So that one there that he's got, I guess, would be about another 2,000 pixels wide. Look at that. I actually have everything put away for the first time on the farm. I'm so happy. See, somebody needs to mod a paver that does essentially landscaping. This entire field should now be 100% fertilized. And it is. Good. Now the question is... he missed a part. They always do. They always miss a part. I don't get it. I'm going to run through the field real quick. I need to get that part before the beans grow anymore. There's something about that field, I mean, that last line right there that nobody wants to do. I may end up having to...
Imperial City dungeon was bugged and only 3 of us could get.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, he made it. It was interesting. Every time somebody would go to join, he couldn't get past the first door. So
I had that bug back in the old days, but I can't remember what the hell it was.
Yeah, and then somebody else would join, but they couldn't get through the whole way through were kicking.
I think what happened, if I remember correctly, I think what happened was that the game had made a mistake and thought that somebody was still in the party, and that was the reason why the other people... Yeah. But I don't remember if we ever found a way around it. I think it was just one of those bugs where we had to leave and start over again. Beautiful. So now we got a soybean crop going, and we've got a soybean crop going, and a. Did I end up going canola, or did I go? Crap, I don't remember what I'm growing there. I think it might be canola. Not totally sure. Stuff. That's what I'm growing stuff. that's all I actually know is it's stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this ready for next time. There we go. Sounds good. Beautiful. This tractor ended up working out pretty good. But even fully loaded on the back, with the weights on the front, I'm still pretty evenly distributed. Just perfect. I think I'm maybe on those. There we go. That's what I thought. So what I'll do is I'll drop this here, just in case I actually need this tractor for something. If I don't need the tractor, then I'm great. If I do need the tractor, then it's already next to the... My goal is to only use that for fertilizing. However, with that being said, there's a chance that may not work that way. Yeah, see, both those are fertilized. I don't need any plowing. I don't need any lime. This one's almost ready to harvest. That'll give... Oh, so oats. I ended up going with oats. But soybeans and oats. Now the question is, will I have enough money from this to be able to... I think I've got wheat already. Go ahead and grab... this guy here. Oh, wait, never mind. Looks like it's about time to sleep. So by the next morning, I should be good to go and be able to go sell some stuff, I hope. Looking good. Farm so far is shaping up pretty nice. So, did you say it was 1900? Oh wait, no, I need 20. Go ahead and run up to 20 real quick. So 2000 is 8 p.m., which is usually, I think, a pretty decent time. Go and have dinner with your family and relax, watch a little bit of TV, sleep, and then wake up the next morning where you can Hi, Teresa. Then you wake up the next morning and actually get stuff done. Hey, that thing's costing me 11,000 a day? Wow. That is okay, I gotta get rid of that thing. So we should have ready to harvest. Perfect. What I'll do is I'll take a couple passes on the soybeans myself. Make sure that everything is looking good. Then I will go ahead and have a worker continue the soybeans. And then while the worker continues the soybeans, I can go ahead and...
9:30 in the morning, guys. Spamming, looking for DPS for vet trial. I mean,
what happened?
Guys spamming. He wants to go on the trial. I was like, it's 9 o'clock, dude. There's nobody can do a trial.
On a weekday.
Australian.
Yeah.
And they're finishing up.
It's all about me. Me. What can you do for me? How can you make me better? See, soybeans sell well, but it takes a whole lot of acreage to get a tiny bit of product. Same thing with canola. Canola sells really well, but it takes a whole, or oats. I mean, oats sell really well, but it takes a whole lot of acreage to get a little bit of product. What I'll do is I'll take 2 header rows off of this, which then should allow... I think I'll take 2 header rows and the row at the very back, which then should set this guy up to be able to do what I need him to do. This holds 4,500. Unfortunately, does not mean a whole lot for me. As much as I hate to say it, I may have to look into some government subsidies.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Chris Polulu, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us.
Welcome. Everybody come welcome. Welcome. To the party come welcome. Welcome. There's another cup for everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
How are you doing this morning? Not too bad, not too bad. Getting these soybeans taken up out of the way while my oats continue to grow. And now that this field is all prepared, as soon as I get done with these soybeans, I'll be able to go and plant something else in its place. But I don't know what I'm going to plant yet. It's kind of wasting time and waiting for seasons to pop out. Ooh, I did not cut that straight at the end. I swear I thought I was straight. Obviously, he didn't agree with me. Although Seasons is out tomorrow, I don't know how long or how quickly anybody is going to be able to make their map ready for Seasons. Or for that matter, even what time tomorrow it releases. Definitely going to change the way the game's being played, though. You are welcome to recommend anything that you like. No promises that I'll listen, but I'm always happy to have people recommend. I like canola. Problem is that canola is one of those things that so usually the way the crops work is the things that sell the best usually take lots of acres in order to get anything out of it, and the things that sell the worst usually get lots and lots of product per acre. I was going to do canola in my other field last time and ended up going oats because oats right now is selling really, really well. But the canola actually might be a good idea for this one for the next round. Bill Zwolski, you really would have to go read all of their blogs because it's essentially changing everything. Like the entirety of the game is being changed due to Seasons 19. So the game will no longer play the same at all in any way. It'll be like playing a completely different game. Give me 1 second. I can actually give you the. I'll actually give you the link where you can read all the blogs. Let me grab it for you real quick. Let's see here. Well, it all depends on what you. It all depends on what you're looking for out of it, I guess. So it is going to make the game much harder. It is going to make the game much more realistic. It is going to make the game closer to real life and how real life works. Okay, that link I just threw up right there, if it goes through. There it went. That link I just threw up takes you to their actual Facebook page. Yes, much more challenging. Yeah, so everything about the game is going to be much more challenging. It's not going to be a case of planting and harvesting the same day. It's going to be a case of planting and then waiting for a couple of months for your crop to mature, and while it matures, at the same time also having to maintain it. It can be. You can still ramp up time, and you get to choose through the seasons mod. You get to choose all the different ways that you can advance time or not advance time, that kind of thing. Yeah, Seasons is phenomenal. Seasons really does make the game like a brand new game. And you can't plant in the winter because there's snow on the ground. And yes, there will be actual snow on the ground. In fact, the snow can be so deep that you can't even see the ground or the roads, and you may actually have to plow your roads in order to be able to see your roads. So instead, while the winter is here, what you do instead is you take care of your animals. And the reason why you take care of your animals when winter is going is because during winter, your animals no longer have the ability to stay alive on their own, and they need you. So you have to, your animals need you, so you have to have planned ahead the spring and summer and fall before. Make sure that you have the right amount of foods and stuff to keep your animals alive through the winter, or else your animals will die. Correct. It'll be much more realistic. There is a snowplow. Yep, you can plow your you can plow the roads and stuff. Yep. There will be snow everywhere, and you can actually plow your roads, and you can plow the streets, and snowmobiles would be something that a modder would have to put in. I'm just going to sprint over here. And we'll do the 6. The 6 is mined, whereas the other one is leased.
Well, I gotta go to poopy work. Catch it.
No, Sade isn't so. They can't make you work. They can't make you.
They can't make you. It's the bro.
You must. You must.
Have a great day, man.
She was invite me to her channel last night. Back in, for explain what has happened.
Oh, you want to know what happened to Maggie, you mean?
So Maggie was invite me to her channel for explain what has happened.
Yeah, she's one of those people. She's done it to everybody. She's trying to get everybody to take sides.
Yeah,
And
I said I don't say that. So I mean, I do kind of. My get from is from fairness.
yeah, I still feel the exact same way. If anybody wants to listen to her, they're more than welcome to. If they want to, if she wants to spin crap, let her spin it. If they decide that they want to quit based upon what she says, knock yourself out. Don't care.
We have got a new member yesterday. Discord. I was helping him.
Oh yeah.
You need to change his name on Discord.
What's his name in game?
His name in game. He's an old ESO player, but stopped and come back. And in game, his name is Monkey Face.
Monkey Face?
Yes, Monkey Face.
Okay, gotcha. Just gonna leave this right here for now.
He's on online, too tired to care.
Yeah, I saw him last night when he joined, but he's Monkey Facing Guild, so I'll switch his name for him.
Thank you. I was promised to ask him.
No, thank you.
Because I will craft a training set for him. Level 30. I was talking with him here on the Discord. So I was crafting a training set. Level 30 in blue quality.
That is very nice of you. Thank you so much.
I know how it was before when I was level 25.
Coming up, yeah.
At least he can be better equipped when he level 30.
That was 4,500. Might get up to 9 on this if I'm lucky. Maybe if I'm lucky. Well, if you think about it, Bilzwowski, that's kind of what I'm doing for you guys right now. This is my job. This is what I do for a living. I stream for you guys. Very hard work, as you can tell. I'm barely able to keep doing it. So hard. Such a hard life I have. Although I guess technically it's better being retired in virtual farming than it is real farming. See, that is exactly why I started streaming. Is because I was sitting here all day, every day, playing video games. And I got all these,
The only thing he's missing is a boost.
I'm not the fastest player, or the best player, or the most skilled player, or any of that kind of crap. But I do play games every day, and sometimes funny crap happens, and sometimes I make mistakes, and, you know, I told my wife one day, I said, you know, I should start streaming. She said, why? I said, well, I'm sitting here playing video games anyways. I said, so as long as it doesn't cost me a whole lot of extra money, why not share my experiences that I have with other people? So somebody who's waiting on the school bus, or somebody who is stuck at work and has the kind of job that they can browse the internet, or somebody who is, you know, at a doctor's office in the waiting room, I'll give those people a chance to vicariously live through me and all the stupid crap I get into, so they can at least enjoy their passion while they're stuck doing whatever it is they got to do. And that literally is how I started streaming. I'm not a very popular streamer. I don't have a whole lot of people watching me. I don't make, I think I make, if I'm correct, I think I make about $300 a year in subscriptions. And yeah, this is what I do. How I pass my time. I treat it like a job, and I come to work every day at the same time, and I do my best to make everybody happy and entertain everybody. Sometimes things go wrong, but it's very much exactly like a real job. Only difference is I get to do something that I absolutely love to do anyways. Which to me makes it the best kind of job. Yeah. Yeah, there's days that I take off. I might wake up a day and say, you know what, I just don't feel like streaming today. And because I am retired and I don't actually make a living off of this, I can take those days. Or there's other days where things are going on and I just might be 20 minutes late or half an hour late. But for the most part, I try to keep the schedule the same. That way people who depend on me to be here every day for their enjoyment know that I'm here and ready to work for them. But I don't play video games that I don't want to play. So, Fortnite is the biggest game on the internet. I don't care. I'm going to play exactly what it is I want to play for as long as I want to play it. Switch games when I feel like it. The nice thing about it is I reserve that right. You have to. I mean, this is a hobby, If I had to play what everybody else expected me or wanted me to play, then I would probably lose interest in playing games real quick. But it's fun. I enjoy. I get to meet great people like you and the other folks who stop by the stream. Sometimes I get annoying people, but for the most part, the folks that watch my stream are absolutely awesome people. Yeah, I think that's the difference between a lot of the big streamers is a lot of the big streamers, they stream exactly what the public expects them to stream. Because even if they don't like the game, they have to play it. Because the moment they stop playing it, all of their viewers leave. And then they've lost their source of income. But man, that's a horrible way to live. I would much rather just be enjoying myself. Of course, I guess, in the end, lots of people go to jobs they hate every day. But I know those big-time streamers, if they don't play the right game every day, then people will just leave in droves. And they don't have any life because they have to be worried about everything that goes on all the time. So for instance, to give you an idea, at one point in time, not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before that, I had over 100 people watching me all day, every day. And I took vacation with my wife to Florida for 2 weeks to go see my family. And I explained about it a month ahead of time, told everybody it was coming, had a countdown clock, the whole 9 yards. So everybody knew that I was going on vacation for 2 weeks. Came back from Florida, I think I had 2 people left. All the rest were gone. You're only popular while you're there. The moment you're not, then They just abandoned you. Yeah, Chris, I know what you mean, but it's just the nature of it's just the nature of the whole, you know, this genre or medium that we've put ourselves into now. I won't say I completely agree with it, but it is it is the beast that it is. I read a story this morning. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him or not, but there's a real life farmer called the Millennial Farmer, and he makes YouTube videos about his life on the farm. And he makes YouTube videos about his real life equipment and what's going on and how the farm's working. And he said, I read a story today that his family makes like 5 times as much money off of YouTube as they do from real life farming. Hey, Architect, what's going on? Isn't that crazy? I'm at 99%. 5 times more money. Yeah, he makes 5 times more money from his YouTube videos than he does from actual farming. That's crazy. And sad that he's helping to feed our nation and can't get paid, but a bunch of videos will get him a whole bunch of money. Do. This is not a bad little machine. Not a bad little machine at all. It's not an American machine, but I guess for authenticity, I probably should have gotten the cheaper one. Trying to keep this farm as realistic as I can. I didn't have a whole lot of money to be able to afford a really nice harvester, so I had to buy the best one I could for the cheapest price, and this was the one. So I went with this one. I'm pretty happy with it. Not bad. Got some really nice features to it. If I can get enough money. Hey Kingly, how you doing? If I can get enough money, I wouldn't mind upgrading to a bigger, better one. But that has to get some money first. Chris, I agree with you 100%. Absolutely. Oh, nice. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Chris. It sickens me, and this is just me, my own personal opinion. In fact, everything on this stream is my own personal opinion. It sickens me how truck drivers that literally bring our products from one place to another. Firefighters, police officers that protect us on a daily basis, teachers that literally put the knowledge in our minds that we need to succeed, veterans that protect us and give us the ability to have the freedoms that we have on a daily basis, get next to no money, next to no support, next to no help whatsoever, and yet one single Hollywood star can get paid $20 million for a single 2-hour movie. One single baseball player can get $400 million for 5 years of playing a national pastime, which just happens to be something I used to do as a kid for free. That absolutely sickens me. That is why when my wife and I are out and we see somebody who's in our military, I always tell them thank you for their service. And if we're somewhere like a coffee shop or something, I will buy their coffee. If my wife and I are out to lunch or something and we see first responders come in to have lunch, we pay for their bill. Every time. Every single time. And I will do that as long as I have the means and the life in me. Because those people, they deserve. They're the true heroes. They really are. Don't get me wrong, entertainment is great. I like watching TV shows. I enjoy movies. I like sports. But the amount of money that those people get paid when we have people that are starving to death on the streets just really angers me. And that was my rant. Sorry to bring down the video game. As you can see, harvesting soybeans is not a quick process. Well, at least it isn't. At least it isn't with this little thing. If I could afford a monster harvester, then I'd have this big old monster harvester coming through here and go romp and be over with. But I do not. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this while I'm here, even though I'm not full. That away. Oh, no. That was a little closer than I would have liked.
Oh, how you like it so far?
I am very, very happy with this new map. I like it. It's a lot of fun.
A new explorer.
It's the same farm that I was playing on before, but I started it over and decided to do it a different direction. Now that I know how this map kind of functions. And so I'm playing it in a much more, I think, a much more realistic way. Much more down-to-earth, organic way, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Come on, you, go. So what did your problem end up being, Kingly, with your resolution? Did you ever figure out what it was? Aspect ratio? I'll be darned. I'm glad you got it fixed. Nothing sucks worse than loving a video game and having the video game not work for you. So it's weird, Chris. I see people all the time because I'm using RestreamBot, right? So I see people all the time posting things up in Mixer, but I don't see what it is. All I see instead is the word "lots of stars," and that's literally all I see. I are live. I are live. Oh, nope. I are live. Just you. There we go. Now I see the stars. See, I don't know how that works. See, I don't know enough about Mixer. I was actually on Mixer back when it was crap. What the hell was it before Mixer? I was on Mixer before it was Mixer. And because it only seemed that only console people ever streamed to it, and only console people played it, when Twitch made me an affiliate, I went to Twitch only, and I stopped using Mixer. And after a while, the way that Twitch kind of treats the people that stream on there, I was a little bit taken aback about the kind of the way they did it. And then so what I did is I instead went ahead and just stopped streaming on everywhere except for Twitch. So after I got kind of tired of the way Twitch treats everybody, unless you're Ninja or one of those guys, I went ahead and decided to go back to streaming on other platforms. So what I decided to do was, rather than stream just on one platform, I now stream 4 platforms. So I stream Mixer, YouTube, DLive, and Twitch all at the same time. And I use a
Attention.
Desktop
we
app.
Are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
I use a desktop app called Restream, and Restream lets me stream into one spot, which is them, and then they distribute it to everybody else. Safe Mitten, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us. I did, Kingly, yeah. Safe Mitten, I'm actually playing, well, 2 things you should know. Number 1, I'm actually playing on PC, not on the Xbox. And number 2, I am on a single-player map. So it is not, unfortunately, a multiplayer map. Although I might start a multiplayer map, maybe when Seasons comes out, and we get some decent maps with it on there. That way I can start actually gaming with other people. But this one here is a single-player map. Yeah, what I did, Kingly, is I didn't know exactly what could be sold or bought on that other map, and I was unhappy with the way that the map author had created parts of the map. So I tried changing some things around, and I wasn't very happy with the way I changed it. So what I did instead is I decided to start the exact same map over. I decided to start, instead of starting in the new farmer mode, I started instead on the farm manager mode. And I bought only the land I want. I decided not to do... I'll see you, Chris. Have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I decided to instead try to make the whole experience more organic. So what I did was I am not allowing myself to use any sort of cheating mods, which I've never really been a big cheating mod before. Although I have used one of the money mods one time. So I decided to instead make this as organic as I can. Only buy the equipment I need that I can afford. Only buy the fields that I need and can afford, and slowly build myself up. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So this particular farm here is all I own is that farm right there. I sold some of the pins to get a little bit of extra money, and I own 2 fields, and that's all I own. And as you can see, my equipment is not the best of the best, or the biggest, or the baddest, or the fastest. And I'm trying to slowly earn my way into the bigger, better machines, I hope. I will say it's been a much more enjoyable experience doing it this way. I get the rest, I think I can. So yeah, I've actually been having quite a bit of fun with it this way. There's another map I want to do that's all logging, and you have to actually log your way to making your farm and everything. I'm going to be doing that at some point, but I'm waiting to see what happens tomorrow with Seasons. So when Seasons drops tomorrow, I want to see what mod or what map authors support it and how quickly, and then I'll pick a map off of that. So I've just been kind of tooling around with it. What I got? Maybe 2 more passes here? 3 more? 3 more. 2 more, I think. He's behind me. I think I can do this in 2 more passes. Maybe. Oop. Notice that. So I think I'll take Chris's advice and do canola in this one next. That'll be my next crop in this one. I'm trying to do crop rotation so that I make sure that I get different types of crops. In Seasons, it's actually going to be important to do crop rotation in order to maximize the yield of your crops, which is awesome. Yeah, that's 2 more in it. I think I'm going to have to dump here. Unless... Oops. At 86%. I think it was at 71% last time. I am not going to get it. I was hoping. No way in the world I make it to the other end of this row. But if I can get down there to the road of the farm... No, I actually might make it to the end of the road. Maybe. Be close either way. Somehow I have a feeling I'm going to get stuck on the way back. Nope, just about 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. Guess I'll run back over here and get the tractor. A little tiny bit left to do. Oops, somebody's in great need. Spinnery. What do they need? Let's see what they need. When they're in great demand, usually a great time to sell. Somehow I have a feeling they're going to want like wool or something. for just a little bit. Got enough room? Yeah, I got enough room. Ooh, I'm almost done my coffee.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Talk to the screening. Too tired to care. What happens if I go over what? Oh, that one's done. Whoever it was didn't want to talk to me. Which is good, because whoever it was, I didn't want to talk to them either. One more. One more little line. So much trouble for one little line of soybeans. Got to get that profit margin, though. Can't have my profit margin going down. That's no good for me. So this field, because it already had lime put on it before this run, should be already ready to just have canola planted on it. So that'll be nice, because that'll actually put me in a good position where I can just go right straight into the next crop. I'll have to see how my...
shocking my other game tomorrow because there will be no need of.
I gotta see what my crop is doing on the other side.
I already have told my kids that I will leave it.
What happened, Miri?
I'm burnt out in my other game.
Oh yeah?
Burnt out.
What game is it?
For Satan, well, I have been here for 9.
Well, remember now, with video games, you don't have to log in every day.
Yeah.
Depending what kind of guild you're in.
I am.
Oh, you're in a guild that expects you to log in every day?
Yeah, kind of. My guild leader, he said we have 2 guild leaders. The vice leader said he mean I should take a break because I was talkless and, you know.
Right.
I also know when Miri take a break, so she don't come.
Gotta enjoy what you're gaming.
Don't enjoy it the same way anymore. No, for me it's more a job now. And
Yeah, if you're not enjoying it, you definitely shouldn't be playing it.
I set my date for the main train that will be tonight, and so that's it.
And you take a break?
Yes.
Sometimes what people will do, like we have somebody in the guild who is taking a break because they got lots of life stuff going on. So they just told me in Discord, they're like, hey, just letting you know, you won't see me around for a little while. I've got school stuff going on, and I'm working a full-time job, and I'm trying to figure out my life and what's going on. So once I'm done with that, I will be back into gaming, and you'll see me on the guild more. And I was like, sure, no problem at all. That's all you gotta do. Just let me know. And hopefully, you would think that this guild that you're in would be like that. You know, they would let you take some time off. So on that guild members note, I put do not kick, figuring things out. Okay. Look at that. See, my other one is ready to be
But I know I will not get kicked. I've just put it in the storage Storers, we have co-ops.
Perfect.
Storers.
Now I'm going to take this across the street, and this time I am going to hire somebody to work for me. I'll let that person go ahead and harvest this. While they are harvesting the oats, I can go ahead and dump the soybeans that I just got done harvesting. Then I can go ahead and get another tractor on the planting of the other crop, which put me in a very, very good spot, I think. Not want to run over my neighbor's spot here. And a good spot.
So
I'm at a good spot, so I'll hire somebody here.
This game is.
There we go.
I have farm a lot. You could farm a lot gold also for farming wood boxes and so. And they have chainsaws, so it's gone more to pay
actually,
to win,
I need
and I
to-
don't want to pay anymore.
Ah. Yeah, I don't play pay to win games. I refuse to give those kind of people my money. Okay, so the next one is ready to plant, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this tractor. This tractor, I am going to get started planting some canola in that field. Okay, so this one is going to be canola now. What I need to do is the same thing I do every time, which is run 2 paths, or 1 path, I guess, technically, so that the guy can do his job right. Not he gets a little bit scared. Oop, I messed up a little bit. Thought I was in a good spot. Guess not. There we go. Now we got it. And I need to make one run this way. For some odd reason, all my hired workers are idiots. Perfect. Okay, so this guy should be able to go ahead and plant the rest of this from here.
So I just have got enough, and the people need understand it.
Should be a good spot right there. Go ahead and hire somebody to run this. He runs this. I can go ahead and head back over there. This guy should be good now. So I've got one guy harvesting who is at 59% already. I've got one guy planting. And then I need to dump these soybeans into the hopper. And once the soybeans are in the silo, ready to go, then I can go ahead and start going and grabbing oat. A well-managed farm right there. All I can say about that, it's a well-managed farm. Or at least I think it is. I may be completely wrong. Oop, nope, too far. Here goes the soybeans. Let's see if we can go catch up with the oats. Hopefully my oats guy can get back without filling up. I can catch him on the next run. I think we'll be all right. I want to catch him when he switches around, so I don't destroy my crops while I'm.
No, I'm curious. That black thing you have posted on Discord, is that Alexa or your PC?
No, that's my microphone.
Wow.
Sorry, I need to take that down. No, I actually in real life sound like an 11-year-old squeaky kid. That microphone makes me sound as beautiful as I sound now.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. It's just it's a particularly good made microphone that I use as a professional broadcast microphone, and 2 other people in our guild use it as well. So I was showing Ark how I had mine set up.
It's very.
Okay, so I need to come up to about here, and right about there. Put me in a good spot. What I'll do is I'll come back down here and prepare for the next one.
People are so like a 11-year-old kid.
Say again.
Some people have a voice, a cute voice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I lost my cute voice many years ago.
Well, I was when my friend was dying, I was getting this shock really. We have been close friends for years, and he always said he was female, and he had a bit deep voice, but nothing special. And when he sort of died, relatives was so cute, nice to contact me to tell it.
Yeah.
So he was a guy. He used it. But so I was thinking, why the heck? We have been friends in 7, 8 years, and he always called himself Katie, and the relatives called him Pete. But so I was thinking, well, I knew he was devoted and he was a veteran from the Gulf War,
Yeah.
and he was nurse. He was airplane mechanic. He had a camera in something. But so I think, well, he can maybe be transgender. That's my solution.
Yeah, no doubt. Oops.
It was really strange. It took me a time to call him him. According to the relatives, so his name is Pete instead of Katie.
Right, no doubt. Yeah, that's the reason why I use my real name on stream and I use my real name in guild and everything. It's much easier if people just know me who I am. A bigger field than I thought. That might be good for a row or two. Maybe, yeah, he's only at 1%. Okay, so I should be able to go ahead and look at my crops. Yeah, I'm doing. Ah, so he's already getting that taken care of. And it's one step further. Okay, so I am going to have to fertilize all that again. What's my money looking like? What do I want to go with next? So I've done oat here. It was originally grass. I've done soybean and canola here. Maybe I'll do wheat here. Do wheat next. Wheat is sort of close to oats. Don't want to do sunflowers or any of that kind of stuff yet because it's just too hard to get into right now. Let me see. Got 197. Oh no, I've got 110,000. They want 197,000. That one's only 60,000, but it's in a bad spot, really. Well, it was a nice size field. Wow. Spinnery is buying cotton for a crap ton. I can't afford it right now. In fact, how's my soybeans looking? But my oats are still selling pretty well. My soybeans have gone down a little bit. Nola's selling pretty decent. Not too bad. So the only thing I have right now is I've got soybean. I've got 16,000 liters of soybeans and 24,000 liters of wheat. I think my wheat at my best price will give me about 15,000. In my soybeans, will give me 27,000. I can get 50,000 out of those two, so that's not too bad, I guess. Which is exactly the direction I may end up going. Then, of course, what I have on my back will be worth something as well. Which right now is only 6,300. Okay, so I think... Yep, that's what I thought. Go ahead and shut this one down for a moment. Ooh, that thing is getting dirty. So this guy ended up... will be finished. Worry is that maybe he did not. Or am I wrong? Nope, I'm not wrong. See, this is what I don't understand. You got to there and just stopped. I never understand why they do with the things that they do. Just noticed one mistake right here. Well, you're not wrong. Wait, what the heck? You're not wrong. What happens when you get hired help, right? You know you're going to get something, you just don't think it's going to be completely right. Let me check real quick and make sure. This is looking good. We're looking at oilseed radish. I better not be. Oh my god, I just planted oilseed radish in part of my friggin'... How did that happen? I didn't choose that. You worthless son of a... Okay, so now my question is... Knew there was something wrong there, I just wasn't sure what the hell it was. Guess I'll just start right about here just to make damn sure. Maybe a little farther. Luckily for me, this thing plows, seeds, fertilizes everything all in one shot. It's about to be redone. Where in the hell is that other spot at? Right here. That's right, I screwed everything up now. Now let's see what it does. Okay, so now it's proper. Wow. Okay, so let's switch this over to... wheat. Wondering if I can trust this guy to start seeding this before the other guy's done with the... Maybe I can. Let's see. I think we have time. And it is on wheat. It is on wheat. So... he's now going there. He's putting wheat in that one. I'm going to try catching up to this guy. I was supposed to already stop for lunch, but I want to get this field done. We're almost there. I mean, you got to think about it, though. In all honesty, considering all these fields are shaped differently and everything, the AI really doesn't do that bad of a job. Wow, he is moving, though. Jesus.
He's online now. I think he emptied his mailbox.
What happened, Mary?
See, Monkey Face is online.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta fix his.
Attention. We are being
I gotta
followed.
fix his name
Shall I
for him. I'll do it as
dispatch
soon as I
the
stop for lunch
drones?
here in a minute. Tractor Games, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. Yeah, that sower is going a hell of a lot faster than we are. Thought maybe I had enough time, but I don't know. Watch out, crows. Welcome back, William. He goes right. This right here, this is what you call a well-oiled machine. One hired worker is harvesting the field. I am running pickup, and another hired worker is sowing the field right behind me. Although he's sowing a hell of a lot faster than the rest of us. What do you mean crossplay? I do remember you from earlier, yes. Ah, I was doing good and I lost it. Back up there. There we go. Not until Seasons comes out, Kingly. I like this map a lot. It's a great map. This is one of the better US based maps I've been on, honestly. Everything is built in such a way that it can be very tough, but isn't overly tough for no reason, and I like that. I also hate flat maps. Like, I absolutely hate flat maps. And this map is not flat. As you can see, the fields are up, down, on the sides of mountains, everything else. It makes it so much better. I might get lucky. We might just finish this before the guy gets to me. Maybe. I don't know, that cedar is right behind me. See how close he is to me. He is right on my butt. I do not think my harvester is going to be fast enough. Where's the harvester at? I forgot him. I got rid of the ability to slide my head sideways. That harvester just happened to be in the perfect spot to... I still don't see him. Yeah. He took the harvester with him. I'll be back tomorrow, boss. Just take the harvester and go on home. Okay, I gotta stop my... And stop you there. I'm just gonna leave that there for a minute. My oats guy is only at 48%, so I think he can get... You know what? I should just do the harvesting myself. I'm gonna go catch him. Go ahead and let him get to the end of the road, then I'll fire him. At least I let him get to that one last road, and then I'm gonna fire him. What he gets. There we go. Hell, as far as I know, Bill, he might have been the guy that did such a horrible job on the last field. For all I know. Just call this payback. Paying him back for screwing me over. I was supposed to stop 20 minutes ago. I got to take the dogs out and train them, and then I need to get myself some lunch, and I'm falling way behind on everything. I swear this thing sounds like it runs on air or something. Ooh, somebody else is in great demand now. Now I've got two places in great demand. I don't have any cotton to give, but maybe whatever the other one is, I have. Possibly. Didn't do too bad on the oats. Might as well drink my last couple sips of coffee here. Now my coffee's done. That's when you know it's time to stop streaming right there. When you finished your cup of coffee. If that isn't a sign, I don't know what is. Okay, I'll leave this here for a moment. Grab this thing here. %? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll leave him to that. We'll go dump this one real quick. Come back and get the harvester. Looks like... Oop, I did not mean to do that. Looks like I might have a whole lot of equipment to clean soon. I think I can fit underneath there. Here goes my oats to go with all the rest of my junk. Right about there-ish. Nope, nope, too much. Nope, no, stop it. Right there. I really need to get a walking floor. So these will be the first two in the parade. This is my washing machine parade. These two right about there. That. I need to sprint back over there before that darn cedar catches up to my harvester. Which he is doing very, very quickly. That cedar's moving now. That cedar is moving. That gives us two more fields planted and growing. One being a field of wheat, the other one being a field of canola. By the time I go back over there, he should be done, and I can grab that one. Ooh, oh, canola is being sold for very much monies. I don't have any canola yet because I just put it up. I have to wait for the canola. It's not fair. Okay, so folks, when I come back in 2 hours' time, I will be streaming some, hopefully, Division 2. The new update for the Division 2 as a Season 1 pass holder. I have all the accesses. But my goal is when I get back this afternoon, I'm going to be streaming some Division 2 and going through some of that new content. I do not... Gotta fire the last guy, right? What's he doing over there? See, he's plowing in the middle of the grass. He needs to be fired. Look at him. He's just plowing in the middle of nothing. I'm not seeding that guy's stuff. Stop it. So anyways, when I come back this afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, otherwise known as 6 p.m. UTC, I will be streaming some Division 2, unless the servers are having issues, or the game is acting bleh. If it does, then I will say screw it, and probably come right back to this. So, as always, I hope that you guys join me then. If not, then I will be streaming this at another time, because I always am. Until then, be kind to one another, treat each other with respect, and I will catch all of you on the flip side. Till then, ciao for now.